Hey everybody, Mike here with a new video for you. Today I'm going to share with you the items that I picked up from Ronnie and Gretchen Hart during their Mothership Products auction that I attended. So let's get on over and see the really cool items that I picked up. Alright folks, so here's the first item. There it is, guys. That's right, my engineer's cap. I mean, come on, what guy when you were young didn't want to drive a choo-choo train, didn't want to drive a train? You know, I know I wanted to be an engineer and operate a train when I was little. And actually, back in the day when I was stationed in England, I had to go down to London for something. And instead of driving, I hopped on the slow train out of Newbury and down to London. And what they mean by slow train was it went like 65, 70 miles an hour. Anyway, while I was sitting on the train, the guy that came through the, check people's tickets, he sounded American. Actually, he was Canadian. And I guess he decided to live in England. We talked a little bit about it. He thought I was Canadian at first, and then I told him I was an American. And he said, "Have you ever seen the front of the train? Come on, I'll introduce you to the engineer." And come to find out, the engineer was retired Air Force. I guess he had done, according to him, he had done almost his whole 20 years while he was stationed in England. Married an English girl, had kids, they just grew up there, he just stayed there, he loved the place. And he got a job like what I wanted to do when I was a kid, driving a train, though it be the slow one. So anyway, I sat up front with him and we talked until it pulled into the station down in London. So that's pretty much the story about the cab, just a childhood memory, something I wanted to do, and a little bit about what happened in England. So the next item that I got, when I was younger, my grandmother used to have a lot of Coca-Cola stuff around. She had serving trays, and she had the glasses. Family then was a big Coke drinker. So Ronnie put this item up. Well, he put one up, and I got outbid on it. And I remember telling Mama Chili, I wonder if he's got one that's got the blonde-haired girl, because the blonde-haired girl is the one that I remember seeing the tray. Though it wasn't oval, it was square, in my grandmother's house, and she used to bring that out when she had company or during Christmas or Easter. And that's where she'd put her buttermints and the ribbon candy and things like that, and bring them around, or she'd do the tea or coffee or whatever when the relatives were over. But this, though, is, well, and the other reason, too, is this picture is what I remember seeing on my grandmother's tray. Now this, according to Ronnie, is I guess a tip tray, or when they bring you in, you put your tip on there. And there is a little bit of wear up there and around it, but you know what? This and on the back. And why I'm amazed, and why I actually bought this one, not just because of the girl, which I remember seeing on my grandmother's tray. This thing was 1912. 1912. Or no, he said 1912 or 1911. All I know is when I bought it, it was like my grandmother was already a year. Okay, this was 1912, he said, because I had made the comment to Mama Chili. I said, "Hey man, Nana was a year old. My grandmother was a year old when this tray came out." So I had to have it. So anyway, I got to say, Ronnie, Gretchen, you guys put on an awesome auction. You brought back some memories for me, and I appreciate it, with the train hat, and especially this, which this is going to stay in our family forever, be passed down, because there's a story behind this with my grandmother. But you guys brought some awesome items. I had fun at the auction. I'm sure everybody else had fun being able to buy from you. And I wanted to thank you guys for putting up some cool items and giving me a chance to bid on them. For those of you that are just coming by this video and stumble upon it and wondering what the MSP auctions, there's a channel, Mothership Products. Dwayne Hill runs the channel, and every Saturday he does an auction, an online auction. You come in and you can bid. And it's with other resellers showcasing and selling some of the items that they have. And a lot of times, some of the money goes to charity. But the whole point is it's fun. Despite the charities, which I support almost all the charities that have been done with the auctions, the whole point is to come and have some fun, buy some unusual items, whether you want to resell them or keep them. Like I'm keeping the cap, I'm keeping the tray. I keep like 99% of everything that I buy because it's all childhood memories. So what I'm going to do is, if you haven't been there, I'm going to put a link down below to Mothership Products channel. Every Saturday they have an auction. They're not having I don't believe they're having an auction until after the 6th of January, the following weekend. They're taking a break because of the holidays. So just click on that link and subscribe. Make sure you check the little bell so you get the ding-a-lingy thing to let you know when they're going live with an auction. And partake into it, man. Have some fun, you know. And you can meet the community. It's a bunch of great people that are there in the chat. You know, not everybody's buying. A lot of times they just come there and they chat and see what's going on. So come on over and join the fun. I'm also going to put a link down below to Ronnie's channel. Ronnie and Gretchen are just full of knowledge when it comes to collectibles and clothing. Ronnie's really into the clothing, and he knows a lot about it. So if you want to increase your knowledge about some collectibles and clothing, go ahead and click on that link down below to Ronnie's channel, Ronnie and Gretchen's channel. And I suggest you subscribe there too, so that you can stay abreast on any of the items that he's talking about. So with that said, that's it for today's video, folks. I pray that God blesses you all with much success, great health, great family life, and just happy times. And we'll see you all in the next video. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment down below, or a question. If you don't want to leave a question for everybody to see out there, you can go ahead and send it to askmike@yahoo.com. I answer all my questions. I either do a video on them or I answer them personally, replying back through the email. So with that said, now, we'll see you guys in the next video. Rollin Picker, out.